Anyway, let's kick it off. Should I get to Tay-k, or there's some other things we could talk about? We could get to Tay-k immediately. Hey, cause somebody talking about BBC cock. It's not that type of stream, brother. Go over to Aiden's stream. One of them other niggas who like the sus jokes and stuff like that. We not gonna tolerate that type of sussery and fuckery over here, okay? He's like, yo, could I suck your cock? Like, bro, you're a male typing this. I guess some of y'all are young or whatever, but that's not funny. It's not funny. Not to me. Okay. Let me get straight to the Tay-k stuff. So anyway, Tay-k announced, yo, get this goddamn logo off my screen. Tay-k announced, yo, I'm finna go live. Let me pull up. I'll put my Instagram. He's gonna go live. Now, if you don't know, Tay-k is sentenced to, like, this is how you know you're sentenced for a long time. I don't even know how long he's actually sentenced for. I just know it's most likely he will never get out before he turns 60. Now, I think he got locked up before he hit 18. Or right when he hit 18. But he probably won't ever get out of jail until he is at retirement age, which is about 60. He's charged with 2 whole different murders. Got found guilty in one, and he wasn't the trigger man in the one he got found guilty in. Then the other one that is to come, I'll explain everything in a second. Let me get this sequentially, okay? Here we go. So he posted to his Instagram, I'm going live tomorrow. Y'all can ask me questions, whatever. And it was a little odd to me to see him announcing he was going live. I was thinking, because wild things have happened, like, allegedly, you know, my favorite entertainer of all time, Vybz Kartel, who's in jail for a murder, allegedly he went live from a prison cell as well. So I don't know if a nigga got a phone up in there about to go live. Who knows? So when he says, I'm like, what's gonna happen, right? Anyway, he ended up going live, and essentially when he went live, it was someone who clearly who was on the jail phone with him connecting to someone else who was like doing an Instagram live. So it pretty much he wasn't in a cell cooling, just calling, right? So he's on the jail phone. Anyway, I saw a few comments he made, but I want to be very fair today. I'm always fair, I think. I don't want to go off clips. I'm going to listen to the majority of what he said while he was on live, and then I'm going to respond to it. I'll give you a too long to read summary. I think he said, "Why act be hating or acts a bit," something to that effect. Then he also talked about him getting out of prison. It's no longer jail. I got the clip right here. I got the whole thing here, actually. So let's start listening. If you feel it's not relevant, I'll skip forward, but I don't want to take him out of context. Because people take me out of context and I don't like it. I don't want to do it to them. Okay?
Good.
To everybody, Tay-k, the legend. Make sure everybody spam happy birthday, Tay. Everybody yesterday saying there was no way you were going to be on live. Tay, what's going on?
What's good? Hey, they saying it?
Yeah, everyone sees you. We got 40,000 people in here right now.
Huh?
He said they have 40,000 people.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, we got 40,000 people right now. Everybody make sure you spam the comments. Happy birthday, Tay-k. Happy birthday, Tay-k. But yeah, so Tay-k's birthday to you, really. He wants to let everybody ask him questions, whatever you want to ask, anything music related, what's going on, whatever. So if anybody's got any questions about what's going on, new music, anything like that, feel free to ask. So make sure you keep spamming happy birthday, Tay, happy birthday, Tay. Tay, they going crazy right now. But I think the main question a lot of people keep asking is what's going on music wise? You've been working on anything new? You got anything new on that you've been, you know, making happen with there? What's going on?
I mean, it's shit like I got like a lot of I got a few unreleased songs, but really mainly I've been writing a lot of music you can hear. I ain't gonna lie, my new shit crazy. Y'all gonna go crazy. Y'all gonna let that shit go hood. I elevated my whole sound, so yeah, I'm gonna let y'all. I can't wait to let y'all hear that type of shit. And I got the birthday message.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be crazy.
Y'all so much. I'm good.
I didn't mean to pause it, but did this need to say elevated the sound? You know what? I'm gonna just let that slide. Okay.
Yeah, everything's going crazy. What about
Can you
out of
hear me?
every
They can hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Out of everything you got right now, what's probably like your favorite track out that you got? That's another question a lot of people are asking in the comments.
My favorite track out?
Out, unreleased,
Yeah.
whatever you got, anything you've worked on.
Oh, shit. I got this shit. It's called Everywhere I Go. It's called Everywhere I Go. That's like my favorite shit. I be listening to that shit like every other day. I can't wait to let y'all hear it. Y'all gonna fuck with that shit. I snapped.
See, you would definitely snap.
This.
Everyone just legendary shit. You know what they're talking about. Happy birthdays everywhere. Everybody wants you home, man. Everybody knows.
Keep asking questions.
Yeah, everybody. This Tay birthday to you. Everybody, whatever you want to ask Tay, anything you want to ask Tay, let him know. This really his birthday present to you. So any questions you got for him, just let him know. But Tay, man, it's crazy. I think there's not another person, artist, actor, whatever you want to say.
He finna lie. He finna lie right here.
Be relevant the way you are with, you know, the last song being released when it is. So you definitely a legend for sure. That's, you know, definitely something that everybody's hitting in the comments, going crazy. Everybody's super excited. So, you know, legendary shit for sure. And we'll be ready. We'll definitely be ready for sure.
Tamar.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know how are you keeping up in jail? What do you do on your free time?
I read anime. That's all I do. I read manga. Hey, I be writing music, shit. Really just reading books, getting my knowledge up, type shit. Really getting off the little kid shit, elevating my mind and shit, recreating myself.
That's what's up.
Definitely. What about is there any non-music stuff that you've been working on this past couple time?
Is there any what?
Non-related music stuff.
Yeah, that you got in the works?
Oh, yeah. I've been working on documentaries and shit. I got documentaries and shit coming. I gonna fuck with that shit. I be trying to like help other artists out, shit like that. I wanna write a book. I've been really trying to do that. I wanna write this book. I'm trying to fuck y'all head up with this book.
No.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, shit. I got merch. I'm gonna drop some merch. Y'all gonna love that shit. Y'all gonna love the merch I drop. That's coming soon with John Ross. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
1 minute remaining.
I'm gonna call back. I'm gonna call back right now.
Wait, what?
Hey, man, everyone's got to make sure you got your questions ready for Tay.
Yeah, call back.
All right, hold up.
Yo,
Y'all ask him some questions. He's excited to talk to y'all.
yeah, I'm gonna just say, before I even get to any comment, I want to salute to Tay-k. Jail is a very tough place. This is tough.
Yeah, he's been waiting for this for forever. It's his birthday, but he's really giving a birthday present to you on his birthday. That's just the type of guy he is. So,
Who this nigga?
everyone make sure you're spamming happy birthday. Everyone make sure you're asking questions. You know, he's got a lot of stuff he's really excited about. So, you know, can't wait to share it with everybody for sure. They said, "Oh, Tay spit something through the phone." Yeah, we could ask him.
We could ask him to. Hopefully, we can ask him.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll depend on his mood. But hey, everybody saw yesterday. He announced going live. Everybody said, no chance he'll be on live. No chance this. No chance that. It's going to be da-da-da, whatever. And we get right in. He's right there. So, you know, he's a legend every time. Pulls through like a legend every time.
If y'all sent him birthday messages yesterday, he said he got them and he appreciates y'all and he loves y'all.
Definitely. He definitely loves everybody. Everybody definitely.
Start in a second. What else they talking
Yeah, we'll get time.
Go ahead, Carl.
Oh boy.
Everybody definitely super excited about the documentary. Lot of comments asking questions about that.
They're excited about the docu and they're asking questions.
What they asking? What's up?
I mean, obviously everyone wants to know when it's coming, but I'm letting them know it's going to be here before you know it. It's coming perfect timing. But yeah, I mean, I was just letting them know how much of a genius you are when it comes to all of this shit, really, with just planning everything out and whatever. So it's going to be some movie shit for real. So anything else that you...
That nigga planned out everything but the goddamn murder correctly. God damn it, man.
Sure.
Let me chill. I'm gonna chill.
Someone said,
Like,
okay, go ahead.
no, I'm listening. What's up?
They said, what's your favorite meal in jail?
The fuck? What the fuck? None of them hoes. No, I don't have no favorite. Fuck that
No
shit.
favorite. They saying, what's your favorite song off Santana World?
That way's my favorite song of all time.
Yo, everybody in here telling me to freestyle. I'm not freestyling. I don't rap. I'm not freestyling. But yeah,
They're crazy. What the fuck?
why that's your favorite song though? You got so many classics on that project. Why is that one your favorite?
Huh?
He says you have so many classics on that project. Why is that your favorite?
Really just cause like the time of life I was on the ankle monitor and shit. It's just like, I don't know. I just like it. It make me sad.
Someone said, what have you learned over the years?
What have I learned?
Yeah.
All types of shit. The game is to be sold, not told, man. All types of shit.
One thing about Tay, he'll make you figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Hey, whoever just sent in that or subscribed, hey, cut all that shit out. I don't want nobody over here calling me God or nothing like that. I don't. Please don't do that, please.
I learned how to move in silence and shit. I learned how to boss up, really.
Yeah.
I learned like shit about people and shit. Niggas really be fake. Niggas really be hoes. Hey, why is DJ Akademiks always talking shit? Like, why is DJ Akademiks always acting like a little bitch? Somebody tell me that.
I don't know.
What are the people saying?
A lot of people are asking who your favorite artist is right now. I mean, I'll tell them, Tay favorite artist is Tay. What are you talking about? Tay favorite artist, Tay.
Yeah, what?
They said they're asking about your.
Oh, Apologize. I was saying, yeah, salute to my man up there. I'm glad he kept himself out of that. When Tay made a comment about me, I looked him up. He works for Create Music Group. I have a really good relationship with Create Music Group. And I would think one that they wouldn't even jeopardize with somebody like Tay-k. So, I looked him up. He's the director of A&R over there. Salute to him. Smart guy. Tay-k, you should learn this as you should have probably learned years ago. Not everybody gonna ride with you and die on the same hills like you're gonna die on, okay? So anyway, smart guy. But I think there's only one more relevant part, and then I'll give my comments after that.
Your favorite art?
I fuck with Young Miami.
By the way, he named some current artists. He's definitely listened to newer music. I don't know how jail is. I don't want to speak about how I think jail. Who cares? From people I've spoken to have been in jail, they usually have radio stations or something that keeps them contemporary up with what's going on, especially musically. They play music and stuff at times. I don't know where, whatever. So he's naming Young Miami. There was no Young Miami when he was free. So clearly he knows or hears some new music, okay?
21K.
I get all the fan mail. I be reading it all.
Yeah. And then someone is saying, what are your thoughts on the race going platinum?
Got to share this around, get this to 30K.
They at Akademiks.
Man. Anyway, nah, hell yeah.
Y'all gonna make me feel bad. I don't want to go on it.
Make sure they know I love them. I got all the emails. I get all the fan mail. I be reading it all. I don't never not read the fan mail. If I don't reply, just because I be busy. But I appreciate all y'all. Dead ass. Y'all keep the niggas going.
Did Tay-k say he'd be busy?
In this hole, you feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
I got tattoos. I got tattoos on my hand. All my fingers is like skeleton fingers now. And I got a spider web on my hand. And some Chinese shit. Really some Japanese shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then someone is saying, what are your thoughts on the race going platinum?
Yeah, there's been a lot of questions. Yes, he's working on a lot of new music. Some of the best.
You said what?
Oh,
most definitely. I've been strengthening all that. I've been learning more about all that. Getting my knowledge up and shit like that. Becoming like in tune with all that spirituality stuff. I'm good though. I'm always growing and shit like that, developing this stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I'll say about Tay is he be teaching me.
Go crazy. What you mean?
Hit the studio. We'll have the studio ready.
Someone wants to know, what will you do when you get out?
What's going on? It's really crazy. So it's definitely, he be teaching me stuff, all that way all the time. So definitely appreciate you for all of that for sure.
Someone wants to know, what will you do when you get out?
What will I do when I get out?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, like, go crazy. What you mean?
Hit the studio. We'll have the studio ready for you second you get out, pulling up, making a hit. Gonna be the biggest single ever, damn near. That'll go crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely dropping all the fire I've been writing in here as soon as I get out. I'm good. That's looking good too, all the coming home situation and shit. I know a lot of people want to know about that and shit. A lot of people think it's over and shit. I'm hood. It's not my case on appeal right now, so that's looking good, It's still hope and shit, It's definitely still a chance for me to come home on an appeal bond. It's like when you bond out, but you're on appeal, like they redo your case, so they got to give me a bond. And then I have a bond here, so I bond out on both of those. That's kind of like what I want to happen. So shit, I'm praying.
God willing.
For that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Legend.
They're saying
Big
happy
legend.
birthday. They're giving you birthday wishes.
Yeah, everybody
Thank
make
y'all.
sure.
I love y'all and I miss y'all so much. Red
Yeah.
shit, double off OL, free Tay-k.
All right.
Free the legend. Appreciate you.
People. It's a little, it tugs at your heartstrings. Let me be real. Tay-k, you're not getting out on appeal. Not getting out before your sentence is completed. No sane judge would let out a guy who literally went on the run when he was already on bond for some serious shit and made a career out of that. Nobody would do that. You're not getting out. Tay-k, I understand, and you're probably hearing this some way, somehow. I understand you might think I've either hated or whatever on you, but I'm going to be honest with you, and as you sit there in a prison cell, you are the example of the extreme that for all the newer rappers who've been influenced by the Chief Keefs, the this, the that, the third, you're the example of what not to do. And that might be tough for you to swallow. But you've had to deal with a lot more, so I think you could probably understand what I'm trying to say. If you ask me, Tay-k, you are the epitome and the byproducts of what Chicago drill created. I don't think it's their fault, but what you ended up doing in music for the short time you had an impact. And with all due respect to my guy up there from Create who was saying you're a legend, brother, out of sight, out of mind, in jail, we forget about you. I'm sorry. You're not some legend everybody thinks about daily. You had 40,000 people tune in to see if somehow miraculously you were going to be in physical presence with the phone. That quickly dropped to 20K just to hear what the fuck you were going to say. The point is this. Tay-k, you are now the example of what not to be. After the drill era, there was a bunch of people who thought rapping about murders, committing murders, like they were nothing, had no repercussions. You were probably one of the real examples outside of Chicago. Because people are addicted to this type of music. Nigga, you blew up because of the race. The song is cool, I guess. But niggas was actually infatuated with the fact that you did a murder, got an ankle monitor, cut the shit off, went on a run, and was saying, fuck the law. That's why you blew up. Let me tell you this, as you might be painting me as a hater and a bitch or whatever the fuck you might consider me. Let me give you some harsh reality. You're sitting in a cell. You're going to sit there for the next 20 years. And I'm not saying this to make fun of you, but I'm saying this for you to grasp reality. What you should be concerned with is not the commentary of DJ Akademiks, not the postings of DJ Akademiks, not the happenings of even rap or hip-hop media or hip-hop at all. You, my friend, need to come to grips with what you did to get yourself there. The mistakes you did. And if you really want to come out of jail, start taking some accountability. Start taking accountability, because when I looked at your case and I reviewed it and I covered it, you went up in court, and that's why you got so many goddamn years, because you went up in court. Everybody else copped out except you. You went up in court and said, I didn't tell the nigga to pull a gun, but you knew he had a gun when you still did the robbery. You knew what was the situation and you still was there. You knew the situation and you supplied the gun. There's no accountability on your part. It's just a bunch of, oh, I'm going to come home. You're coming home for what? Nigga, you're talking to somebody on a jail phone and that person's on Instagram Live. If you care about this fanfare, you can't even see it. What are you doing? So let me tell you what you should be focused on if you really want to get out. Focus on taking accountability. Focus on changing. And by the way, you're talking about bail. Let's even revisit some other stuff, because you've been locked up quite a while. When it came to sentencing, you know why they probably threw on 10 extra years on it for you? While you were locked up, all the stuff you claim you learning, you know what the prosecutor reported to the judge? That after being accused of being involved in 2 different murders, you went in jail and you started up a gang called the Rugrats. Even when locked up, you were still doing shit that clearly showed that you didn't learn what you needed to learn or showed rehabilitation. Now, jail ain't a thing for nobody. I would never wish it on no one. But Tay-k is someone who's in a place worried about the wrong things. You can't worry about music in an audience you'll never ever see. You can't worry about situations you'll never ever be in. The situation you're currently in, the facts is the facts. You might think you're getting out on some appeal, but bro, they sentenced you for murder in one case, and then the second case that's coming up, which they accuse you of pulling the trigger, that hasn't been tried yet, which you probably get maybe consecutive time, and that might just essentially be a life sentence. Tay-k, you could, from a jail cell, it sounds cool, but let me tell you this. I'm in a free world. It matters none to me. You were a young, I'm going to say a child, when you did some of these offenses. Now you're growing into a man in prison. And you're thirsting for your voice and still your influence to be heard by other people that you could either teach a lesson to or continue to propagate and promote the same type of ignorance. Stop while you're behind. We don't really want to hear from you while you locked up unless you about to take accountability. Admit that you was on some bullshit. Admit that you've changed. Calling me out ain't gonna get you out where you at. It's not gonna even do anything to me. It's just sad to me. And with all due respect to Create and everybody else, that dude up there is a director of A&R for a record label. I could imagine you're about to put some music out. They're going to cash out off of you. They don't care that you're in jail. I'm trying to tell you the truth. He's not there because he loves you. He's there because you're going to bring a check and you need to talk to the people to drum up some excitement. You said you've learned a lot while being in jail. I still wonder, and I still think you have a lot more learning to do. Because as I sit here now and I watch you still concerned with the trivial bullshit, that's probably what you were concerned with when you did what you did and got where you are. The only chance for you, my nigga, is for you to actually take accountability. Bro, it's not like you're beating these cases. It sounded great in the song, like, yo, fuck a beat, I'm trying to beat a case. You're not beating these cases. And this is where real world gets introduced to people like you. It's at the point where if you do want to have a shot of being in the free world, you start taking accountability. You're growing into being a young man, even if it's behind bars. You try to use your story, your existence to be an example for others. Or you keep promoting that same bullshit that got you there and trust and believe you're going to be there forever. And the next time you try to go live while you're behind bars, there'll be a little bit less audience. Then the next time, a little bit less, till eventually nobody cares. Tay-k, I have a lot of pity for you, but I do think you're severely misguided. And to see someone pretty much serving a life sentence still misguided about what's important is sad. All right? Anyway, let's keep it going.